Hi, welcome to Intervention for Chapter 2 Mid-Chapter Assessment. So for our first example, we have a statement that we need to identify the hypothesis and the conclusion and be able to write it in an if-then form. So here we have all elephants are mammals. So our hypothesis here would be elephants, and our conclusion here would be mammals. So now we need to identify which one of these is a possible choice of answers. So here they have the hypothesis as mammals, so that's not an option. We also have this one here, the hypothesis as mammals, so that's not an option. Now these two are the only ones that could be possibly correct. So here we have if an animal is a mammal, then it is an elephant. We can see that this does not coincide with this. So here we have if an animal is an elephant, then it is a mammal, which is true. So that's the first example. So you got to be able to read a phrase and identify the hypothesis and the conclusion. For the second question, it says let your a picture be your hypothesis and Q be your conclusion. It says write the converse. So we're going to start off with if you are on the baseball team, then you are a pitcher. So the only ones that match that are if you are on the baseball team, then you are a pitcher. And if you are on a baseball team, then you are a pitcher. So now we have to decide whether it's true or false. So if you are on the baseball team, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a pitcher. It could be that you're a catcher or that you're batting. So in this case, it's going to be false. So our final solution here would be C. On this one, they want me to find a counter example to disprove this conjecture. So if you have point B divides a segment AC into two. So if you have a segment called AC and you have B that divides the segment into two, notice that it does not say that it's an angle that it's a segment bisector. For all we know, B could be anywhere on the segment. So AB is congruent to BC. We can definitely say that this is false. So this would be a sufficient diagram here that would disprove this statement. Now, for example, if they wanted me to give them some numerical values, I can say that this is 7 and this is 10. And therefore, you can see that these two segments are not going to be congruent. After you watch this video, please proceed to doing the retake.